Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Terrapins kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Shepard. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
To the air, it's Bailey. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quick give. It's Smith. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gonna run it. It's Dalton. Run ends there.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Out of bounds at the 27. offense needed a play like that.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Rush is on. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wants to throw one first. Firing to the right, complete. At the 45, on its way. Caught, and he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throwing right. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up you.
Makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Maryland. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From deep, it's Montgomery. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Running inside, it's Shepard. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. They'll give it to him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Out wide right, it's Wilson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
It's caught downfield. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Terrapins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Washington. They're all over it. quarterback gets him out. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Smith. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Looking for the time with the extra point. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this. Offenses, you've seen the explosion. It's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offenses just, they got the upper hand.
And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Smith. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
3rd and long coming up. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Pulls it, fired complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Gonna run it. It's Shepard. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And they did tack on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Washington. Finds his man, it's Durham. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Fleming. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He's going to run it. Looking down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Terrapins! How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Wide receiver going in motion. Sets his feet. It's Washington. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Deep in the end zone, it's Montgomery. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Shepard. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Hayward. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Drops back on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Timeout, Florida. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the hat.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 3 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Volunteers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Sunbelt.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Moving the pocket, it's Washington. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Second and long here.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun. Left side is Wilson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shepard. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, gonna throw it. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Still looking to his right. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get better.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab right down the middle. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch, and that's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Takes the easy throw in the flat. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Shepard. Good, strong tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on the ropes. You're swinging for the fences on the next play, trying to deliver the knockout shot, and you can't keep your QB protected. Nice job answering by the defense.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it down. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the 1st down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop.
Snags it, and there's running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Through the air, it's Washington. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Right side, it's Fleming. Touchdown, Terrapins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Out wide left, it's Hayward. And they'll stop it just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get their third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took...
Lots of room to run. The 20, the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Makes the grab, and it's a fumble after that huge gain.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Looking for more room. Crosses midfield. He is finally out of bounds, but